Everybody's in the play, and don't you know it's a beautiful.
Hello YouTubers, it is a beautiful day outside. I've been listening to Jimmy Cliff and Katrina and the Waves all morning long, trying to get into that summer mood of happiness. Speaking of the summer, the video I'm doing today will hopefully show you how to create your own Brandy Melville caged Chio bralette top. I absolutely love this design because it goes with so many things. You can wear it with like shorts and high-waisted jeans, and you can even wear it with like backless dresses and backless tops to just spruce the outfit up a little bit with the intricate design of the Chio bralette top. We'll need quite a few things to complete this design. First of all, obviously, some scissors, thread. I've got moon cotton black. You can do it an easier way, which is just by buying a general like boob tube top and cutting out the back, or you can create your own sort of backless boob tube thing with some fabric. So I've got this like velvet finish black fabric. I just got a metre of it, so it's way more than I actually need. I also need some of these little holdy pins here, a body measuring tape, and a needle if you want to just hand sew it all. It'll take a lot longer to hand sew, but you can do that, or a sewing machine if you want to do it a little bit quicker, which is what I will be using today. Lastly, you will need some elastic. I have 1.5 meters of it here, and you want it to be about 1/2 inch in thickness to create the back of the top. What you will want to do first is take your fabric and fold it in half to create a thicker layer of fabric, and then just lay it flat on a surface. Next, you just want to take all of your measurements, so the top of your bust area, your actual bust area, and just underneath, so you get the perfect bralette shape, which should finish where my top finishes here. And it should be about, I'd say, between 5 and 6 inches in length, so it's going down to about there. You then cut out the perfect shape for your bust, and here's mine. So that will just end up fastening it in there. Right, and then put your pins all along the bottom of it to hold it together whilst you sew the bottom of it up. Okay, so all you're doing here is sewing up the bottom of the bralette in order to close the top off and create the actual top effect. Okay, so once you've completed the sewing of the bottom, you just want to turn the top inside out so it's actually the right way around now, and check that it's all sewed correctly. Once you've done that, just turn it back inside out so you can sew across the side of the top. This will close the top off and create the look you want, but only one side, or else you won't be able to turn it back the right way around. After sewing one side of the top, you just need to sew across the actual top of the top to keep the fabric in place. So by this point you should have sewn one side, the bottom and the top. So once all 3 sides are sewn up, you just want to turn it from inside out to the right way around again. And now you're going to sew your final side. Okay, so here I'm just showing you how the top is now fully sewn up and you are ready to create the back of the bralette. You then just want to take your fabric and lie it flat down, then take your elastic and measure out the length that you need for your back. My measurement was 11 inches, so that is the length of elastic which I cut for myself. One edge of the fabric is going to go onto the underside of the top. Then just going to sew the elastic to the top until it's secure enough. You then just want to take the other edge of the elastic, making sure it's not twisted, and sew that to the other side of the top. once you've attached the first piece of elastic across the back of the top, you just want to attach the next 5 or 6 pieces of elastic, depending on the length you've made it. The actual Chio bralette has 6 pieces of elastic on, but it doesn't really matter. It's completely up to you how many pieces of elastic you want to attach. So you just attach them all the way down the bottom. So this is one I did earlier with an actual top, just cutting out the back and cutting out off the bottom, which is the easier way of doing it. And there you can see the 6 straps across the back. I didn't want to include the ones up there because that would make it a lot more complicated and quite difficult to do, and attaching like actual straps is just even more complicated. But this is the finished design and one I created earlier. Okay, so here is the final design. I really hope this video is helpful if you want to create your very own Chio bralette top. Thank you so much for watching.